You know, all that buzz about AI? If it's making you feel more overwhelmed than excited, then you are in exactly the right place. We're going to cut through all that noise with a really simple idea: a 5-minute approach to AI that's all about making progress, not chasing some impossible idea of perfection. Does this sound at all familiar? I mean, this gets right to the heart of that anxiety so many of us are feeling. It's like there's this huge AI party going on, and it seems like everyone else got the invite, while you're just trying to keep your head above water in that overflowing inbox. And let's be real, that feeling of being behind, it is not just in your head. The pressure to master this new technology and to do it like yesterday is absolutely real. It's a huge problem for a lot of people. It's this vicious cycle, right? First, you get hit with this wall of jargon, all these technical terms that don't mean anything to you. Then comes the pressure, this feeling that you have to become an expert overnight. And the result? Total burnout before you've even really gotten started. It's just, exhausting. But here's the thing. What if there's a better way? This is where this idea of micro wins comes into play. And honestly, it's a complete shift in how you think about all this. It's pretty much the opposite of what everyone else is telling you to do. So what in the world is a micro win? Well, to put it simply, it's all about using AI for these small daily achievements. We are not trying to master the entire massive field of AI at once. Nope. We're just looking for little practical ways to use it today. Okay, so look at the difference here. It's a tale of two approaches, and the contrast is, well, it's huge. On one side, you've got the mastering AI path. That's the one that feels completely overwhelming, right? It demands perfection. But on the other side, you have using AI wisely. This is all about taking small, totally manageable steps. The focus is on progress, not being perfect. And this next quote, man, this is really the engine driving this whole idea. You don't have to change your life overnight. You just have to change what you do next. It's all about that one tiny intentional next step. That's it. Okay, so we've talked about the big idea, the philosophy. Now let's get down to brass tacks. How does this actually work? This is your 5-minute toolkit. This is how it works in practice in your real life. Forget needing a dozen complicated programs. The whole point here is simplicity. The micro-wins approach really just centers on 3 essential tools. That's it. Maybe one for writing, another for helping you organize your thoughts, and one for brainstorming. Keeping it simple is the name of the game. And the time commitment? How much time do you need to sink into this? Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes a day. Come on, we all have 5 minutes, right? This isn't about cramming another huge task onto your already packed schedule. It's about taking a tiny slice of your day and getting a massive return on that investment. So this is the micro-win loop in action. It's so simple. Step 1, identify a small pain point. Something that bugs you every day. Let's say it's that feeling of staring at a blank page when you have to write a tricky email. We've all been there. Step 2, apply a simple 5-minute AI strategy. Like just asking an AI to whip up 3 different opening lines for you. And boom, step 3, achieve a tangible micro win. You've just smashed through that writer's block, you saved some time, and now you can move on with your day. See? Easy. And this right here, this is probably the most important part. No crazy tech skills needed. No perfection required. It's just about making progress. This whole approach is designed for everybody, not just the tech wizards. It's all about being effective, not flawless. Okay, so what's the actual payoff? Why even bother with this? Let's talk about the real practical things you gain from stacking up these small, consistent wins. I mean, these are the kinds of results we're talking about. Can you imagine cutting your email time in half? Seriously. Or turning that terrifying blank page into a solid first draft in literally minutes? It's like having this quiet, super helpful partner to help you plan your week. This is all about using AI to spark your creativity, not to add to your burnout. So, what happens when you start stringing these 5-minute wins together day after day? Let's zoom out for a second. What we're really talking about here is a kind of quiet revolution in your workday. It's the long-term impact of just 5 minutes a day. And this quote it sums up the whole endgame perfectly. You'll get a quiet revolution in your workday where 5 minutes with AI becomes a lifetime of clarity, creativity, and calm. It's this subtle shift, but it compounds over time and can totally change the way you feel about your work. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Just think about your to-do list for tomorrow. What's one small nagging task on there? What could you really achieve with just one small 5-minute AI win? Think about it. All right, let's talk about AI at work. Feeling that pressure to be an expert? There's a smarter approach. So let's just kick things off with this one really important idea. You don't actually need to master it. You know that feeling, right? Like you have to become an AI genius overnight? Yeah, it's a thing. And all that pressure, it can make you feel super overwhelmed, and you might even lose your own voice. So what if the real goal wasn't to work harder at all, but to work smarter? So you've got two paths, the reactive one, which leads to burnout, or the intentional one, which brings clarity. And that's where this tool comes in. It's designed to help you make that exact shift. Think of it like a 90-day companion, a guide to building a much better relationship with AI. Now, this isn't just another productivity hack. It's about using AI wisely, one small win at a time. The whole point is to hang on to what actually matters, your own voice, your focus, and your calm. Okay, so how does it work? Let's take a quick look inside. It's a super simple, no-pressure process. You just track tiny experiments and save what works. No guilt allowed. And this is how you start to make that relationship intentional instead of just reactive. This quote just sums it all up, right? It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. And the payoff isn't just efficiency. It's about finding real clarity, energy, and, well, peace. Look, you don't need to completely overhaul your life here. That is not the point at all. It's actually much simpler. You just have to decide what you're going to do next. So it leaves you with one simple question to answer every day. What is your next small win?